Hey people, welcome to another episode of My Player Career Mode of Cricket 22. In the previous episode, we had a lot of fun in that game, and it was against New Zealand. It was a series decider against New Zealand in New Zealand, and we ended up playing a good knock, and India ended up winning the series. So, right after the game, we get this another recruitment message saying that we have caught the eye for the India tour of Sri Lanka ODI series, and it's the same message, but this time we will be touring Sri Lanka for an ODI series, and I am going to accept it. Alright, so after the selection, we are going to make our test debut. Hopefully, we are playing a two-match test series against New Zealand in New Zealand, and the first game is going to be held at Bay Oval in Tauranga, and yeah, let's hope that we can uh, have a good test debut. Alright, so here we are at the Bay Oval in the town of Tauranga in New Zealand, and it is our test debut. Here's our batting lineup: Rohit Sharma, Shubman Gill, Ricky Bhui, Cheteshwar Pujara, ourselves, Hanuma Vihari, Shikhar Bharat. Plenty of well-known names. Surprisingly, there's no Virat Kohli this time around in the test team, so I mean, it's either you have to play with two Virat Kohlis or you don't get a Virat Kohli in your team. Here's Kane Williamson spinning the coin. India has called tails, and it is a tails. Alright, so what's our captain gonna do? India have chosen to bat first. Alright. Well. Beautiful settings for hopefully a good game of cricket. Here's Kane Williamson. There's our opening batters, Mr. Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill. Here's Trent Bolt with a new ball, just warming up with the intention of troubling our opening batters. The stage is all set. Trent Bolt's got the new ball, and here's the first ball of the innings. 3 slips in. Oh, alright. Little bit of attacking cricket. So let's skip forward. Alright, so we are in a little bit of trouble. India struggling at 30 for 3. The attacking duo of Tim Southee and Neil Wagner doing some damage, getting Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill out very cheaply, and Ricky Bhui got run out for duck. So it's Cheteshwar Pujara and ourselves who will be batting now, and yeah, let's get on with it. Hopefully we will have a good innings. Here's me walking out for a test debut. Tim Southee steaming in, has already picked up a wicket and nicely defended. So yeah, India in a little bit of trouble. Cheteshwar Pujara batting alongside us, so that should help us, in this innings. Hopefully we can play as well as we did in the one-day matches, and keep on doing what we have done. We are in a very fine form, and this is the epitome of cricket, playing test matches. So yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna show you this beautiful stadium, the Bay Oval in Tauranga, and just look at it. It's so nicely replicated, the stadium. It's amazing. All the stands, like there's only one stand in Bay Oval, Tauranga, the mountains and the floodlights and everything. It's really good. So yeah, this stadium is created by Wastia Youth, and he has some amazing content out there for Cricket 22. So yeah, please do check his work out. Alright, moving on. 10.1 overs, India 34 for 3. And we are being very watchful. Oh, that's a beautiful outswinging delivery. When we have to keep in mind that this is Team Saudi that we are facing. Another beautiful delivery. Alright, we have to be careful now. And those are our first runs in Test cricket. It is an overthrow, so we will run too. I mean, come on. So yeah, we are here. We are in the grand stage of cricket. Ends the over with an outswinging delivery. Beautifully bowled. And we have to have really good temperament to get India out of this. And as I was saying that we have played an amazing cover drive that is going to be well fielded, but we are gonna get 3 runs. So yeah, beautiful shot. Beginning of the 14th over, India 42 for 3. And we are not gonna play any rash shots right now. Kane Williamson must be pretty impressed with his team's bowling at this moment. Nicely flicked in the final delivery, and yeah, there's no 2 in this shot. So at the end of 14 overs, India 43 for 3, and yeah, we are looking pretty good. Like the innings is moving forward slowly, and here's Trent Bolt coming back into the attack, and yeah, we have to play him carefully as well. I mean, all these Kiwi bowlers, they're really good, so we need to keep in mind that we are just making our test debut. So and these guys have played so many matches in test cricket alone, so we have to show them the respect. We are batting on 6 runs of 19 balls, and Cheteshwar Pujara on 6 of 16 balls. This has been flicked pretty well, and we are gonna keep on rotating the strike. India 44 for 3. It is a slow start, to be honest. We are scoring at a run rate of I think little less than 3 runs and over. But it is the first day, it is the first session of the match, and we have to be watchful because the ball is swinging really nicely. And they are playing in their home conditions, so we have to be mindful of that. Final delivery of this over coming up. And a very beautiful shot through the covers. Gonna go back for a couple of runs, and yeah, India has moved on to 46 runs, and we have moved on to 9 runs of 26 balls. Beginning of the 18th over, and nicely defended. I'm gonna keep smaller targets on my head right now. So India is 50 for the loss of 3 wickets. So my target would be to get 200 runs for the loss of 3 wickets, and not losing any more wickets till the end of this session, which is going to be at around the 30th over mark. So that's the targets that we are gonna keep in front of ourselves. Alright, Colin de Grandhomme is here with the ball. Another experienced player from New Zealand, and one of my favorite players. I think he is very underrated. And no, we are not gonna get a single right now. So yeah, I think Colin de Grandhomme is very underrated considering the skills that he has. He should get more appreciation for the player that he is. Nicely played for a single. India has moved on to 60 runs and we have moved on to 13 runs of 37 balls. Now this is a beautiful shot. Probably our first boundary in our test career. Yes, it is, and what a beautiful shot to achieve that. And showing full face of the bat. And the kind of form we are in, we are not going to miss out on a half volley. Races away to the boundary. We are batting on 18 runs of 41 balls. India 66 for 3. It was an outsinger, this delivery, but we managed it very nicely. Alright, final delivery of the 24th over, and Pujara has done some damage in this over. He's hit a 6 and a couple of runs and a single. So he's got 9 runs from this over. Wow. Beautifully played. And it is another boundary for us. We have moved on to 22 runs and we are looking a little settled right now. What a shot. Yeah, showing full face of the bat, hitting the ball pretty nicely. India 79 for 3. Here's Grandhome steaming in after being hit for a boundary, and he bowls a bouncer, which is a wide, and it is the 50 partnership between Pujara and me. There I am. Nice scenes. And final delivery of the 26th over coming up. Colin de Grandhome has gone for 18 runs of 3 overs. India 81 for 3. So that's a little nice position to be in. Here's Trent Bolt. He's considered 18 runs in his 5 overs. So yeah, things are starting to look good for us. There was no run over here. I just hit it straight to the fielder. Didn't time it properly. If I would have timed it properly, it would have probably gone to the boundary. It was there to be hit. At beginning of the 29th over, we are a couple of overs away from lunch. So let's keep this going. Let's not lose any more wickets at this point. Alright, India 94 for 3. Final delivery before lunch coming up. And a solid defense to get to lunch. End of 30 overs, India 94 for 3. And there it is. We are walking off the field. Session that was dominated by New Zealand, but hopefully we can change that, rectify that in the second session of the day. He did play some beautiful shots. First over back after lunch, India 94 for 3. Trent Bolt is here. And Pujara flicks it towards the backward square leg for a single, and we are on strike. A beautiful straight drive to end the over with. And the end of the 31st over, India 101 for 3, and a very beautiful shot from us. And looking really good right now. Alright, beginning of the 34th over, here's Neil Wagner, who's bowled pretty well. And that's a very beautiful in-swinging delivery. A little better, and this would have hit the stumps, definitely. That's a close call. And that's what he's trying to do, trying to bring the angle into play. So that we leave one ball and it just swings back in and hits the stumps. This has been pulled, and this has been pulled hard. Races away to the boundary, taking India's score to 114 runs. What a beautiful pull shot. We have moved on to 40 runs of 85 deliveries. Cheteshwar Pujara looking really good at 37 runs of 79 deliveries. And a nice defensive shot to end the over. At the end of 36 overs, India 110 for 3. Alright, final delivery of the 39th over. We are batting on 47, and that should get to the boundary, and that should be our half century. Yes, it is. That's our first half century in Test cricket. What a beautiful moment. We have done it. 51 runs of 95 balls, strike rate of 53, 6 boundaries, and here's the wagon wheel. A lot of shots through the cover, deep cover region, a couple of straight drives, and a few singles down the leg side towards the deep fine leg area because they have been bowling at our legs every now and then, and we have to pick those pockets. 51 of 95 deliveries. And second delivery of the 42nd over coming up, and we get a single. And yeah, I didn't even realize that my partnership with Cheteshwar Pujara has crossed the 100 run mark. So yeah, a really good partnership from the two of us. A beautiful cover drive from Cheteshwar Pujara should go to the boundary, and that's his half century as well. 50 runs of 98 balls, strike rate of 51, 7 boundaries, 1 6. A solid innings from the main man Cheteshwar Pujara. Beautifully played on the back foot, and the long on fielder should cut it off. He does. Well fielded from him, and we get 3 runs. We move on to 59 runs. Yeah, pretty good partnership. India was struggling at 30 for 3 when I walked into bat, and myself and Pujara did get a 100 plus partnership, and we are still going strong. So let's hope that we can, at the end of the first day, we can get to a solid place and put some pressure on New Zealand. Alright, final delivery of the 47th over coming up. India 152 for 3. We have crossed the 150 run mark and did not lose a wicket. That should be a wide. Yeah, it is. It is a wide. The run has been added. So yeah, I won't say exactly a comfortable position to be in, but yeah, we are getting there. If we get to T without losing another wicket, I'm gonna say that we are in a pretty comfortable position and are frustrating the Kiwi bowlers. As you can see, Trent Bolt has bowled 2 wides in a row, and pretty much tells that there's a little bit of pressure on them at this point. End of 47 overs, India 154 for 3. Alright, beginning of the 50th over, India 162 for 3s, and we have been scoring at 3.30 runs an over, which is a pretty decent run rate if you ask me, given the stage that India was in when we walked out to bat. But yeah, me and Pujara have been rotating the strike very nicely, and have, if you look at the scorecard, Pujara and me, both of us have played almost even number of balls. So yeah, the strike has been pretty evenly rotated. Alright, Colin de Grandhomme coming back for his second spell. His first spell was a little expensive one, 5 overs, 30 runs. He gave runs at 6 runs and over. So a little bit expensive. He's coming back for his second spell, and very sure he is going to put in a little bit more effort in this spell. So could be a dangerous spell for us. That was edged, but the ball did not have a lot of pace on itself to carry to the keeper. That's a lucky save. This time around, we get a single. 8 overs away from T, India 172 for 3, and yeah, hopefully we do not lose another wicket right now, as that would be trouble for us. Right, I'm guessing this is going to be the final over before T, and India 207 for 3 at this point, and we are, both of us, me and Pujara, are looking really good right now. Have scored our half centuries and have settled down pretty well. Oh wow, he is batting on 87 runs of 161 balls. Wow, look at that. Nicely flicked by us. It was on the hips and we do flick it for a boundary. So yeah, right now we are dominating the Kiwi bowlers and we are in a very comfortable position. I would say we are in a very commanding position and we can dictate the game from here on. Beautiful shot. We move on to 79 runs of 145 balls, 4 balls remaining before tea, and yeah, let's just see these 4 balls out and get to tea. What has caught my eye is that this New Zealand side does is not playing a single spinner. So yeah, it's just out and out pace bowlers and um, the quicks trying to do the damage. But if I would have been the captain of New Zealand at this point, I would have played a spinner. And that is the final ball before tea, and we defend it. 60 overs, India 211 for 3. A beautiful session. Alright, beginning of the 61st over, India 213 for 3, scoring at a rate of 3.5 runs and over. And yeah, a pretty solid performance from me and Cheteshwar Pujara at this point. And beginning of the 65th over, India 222 for 3. Cheteshwar Pujara batting on 92, so we are going to give him the strike at this point. A beautiful pull shot in the final delivery of the 65th over. And that is a 200 run partnership between me and Pujara. Oh my goodness, what a knock we are playing. He is batting on 93 of 171 balls. I am batting on 92 of 161 balls. Amazing. This should be a quick single. Yes, it is. And the wicketkeeper did a misfield, but we are not gonna run. Getting those fair play points in our kitty. Well, here's Cheteshwar Pujara batting on 94 of 180 deliveries. What's he gonna do? Hits it straight to the fielder and runs. That's the fastest I've seen Pujara run in my life. I'm really impressed with the kind of knock I have played. I mean, coming in at a situation where India was 30 for 3, had lost 3 important wickets, and then building on this partnership with Cheteshwar Pujara, it's really shows our temperament, our ability to spend time at the crease. Really good. That is an edge. Goes to the boundary and he moves on to 99. One shot of his century. One shot of what is going to be a brilliant century. That's an overthrow and we are going to run and run as quick as we can so that he can get to his century, and he does. Pujara reaches 100 in 192 balls, strike rate of 52, 15 boundaries, 2 sixes. Look at him celebrating. Well, ideally there's 20 overs left in the day, so India is at 244 for 3 right now. So I would say by the end of 90 overs, by the end of the first day, we should be looking at a score somewhere around 300 runs. So yeah, that's the target that I am gonna look forward to. Beginning of the 70th over, we are on 95, and yeah, this would definitely be one of the best knocks that I have played. I mean, this is our first test match, first innings of our test career, and we are on 95 runs of 171 balls. Make that 99 of 172 balls. What a beautiful cover drive. Amazing, showing full face of the bat, dominating the bowler. You know, very beautiful knock. One shot of our century now. A little bit nervous, but we should get there, and hopefully try to get there quickly because I don't want to spend a lot of time in the 90s, especially stuck on 99. There it is, there it is. We get our single, a very quick single. This was not timed at all, and we get to century. 100 runs of 174 balls, 11 boundaries. Alright, there it is, our wagon wheel. Like you can see, a lot of runs all around the park, especially towards the offside. Not a lot of runs on the onside, especially towards long on. Only a few, only a 3 run that we ran and a single. So we need to improve in that area. But yeah, very good wagon wheel. Alright, beginning of the 72nd over, India 254 for 3, and we are on 100 runs, not out of 176 deliveries. I mean, a maiden test century, and that too in our first innings, in our test career. I mean, talk about a great start to your career. It doesn't get any better than this. I mean, it's not even like when we walked out to bat, India was in a very good, comfortable position and we had no pressure on us. I mean, to be honest, India was 30 for 3, and that is pretty horrible considering the batting, the openers that we have. That's an edge. It was a bit early, the timing was early, but it does not carry to the second slip. That's very lucky. I mean, you do need a little bit of luck. So yeah, a pretty impressive innings from us. Neil Wagner is bowling pretty well right now. There's only 17 overs left on day 1. We have to get past these 17 overs without a lot of damage. So that's our next target. Alright, in the previous over we lost the wicket of Cheteshwar Pujara. He got out for 112 runs, a very beautiful knock from Pujara, and Neil Wagner got his wicket. So Hanuma Vihari has walked out to bat right now, and yeah, I was talking about not losing any more wickets before the end of day 1's play, and we have lost Cheteshwar Pujara, but right now let's hope we do not lose any more wickets. India 262 for 4. Nicely hit. Straight behind the bowler, goes for a boundary. We move on to 108 runs. Another amazing shot from us. Rocking onto the back foot, punching it behind the bowler's back. India 269 for 4. Couple of balls left in this over. Let's just watch it out. And the beginning of the 81st over, New Zealand has taken the new ball. Neil Wagner is going to bowl some rockets right now. I mean, it's very lethal with the new ball, so we have to watch this session, this period of bowling out very closely. Alright, Neil Wagner has picked up another wicket, that too of Hanuma Vihari, and yeah, like I said, with the new ball he can be very lethal. India back to 280 for 5, and 9 overs are still remaining in this day's play, so you have to be very careful. Just look at that, it's bowling so well. Alright, India has lost another wicket, and this time the wicket of I think Shrikar Bharat. No, let's not go back for another run. Yeah, so India 285 for 6 right now, and lost 3 wickets in very quick succession, and Kuldeep Yadav is here to bat. So like it happens in Test cricket, the last session of the day, the last hour of the last session of the day, the bowling side has an edge, and they start swinging the ball in and out, and tries to put the batting team in trouble. and that's what's happened here. Neil Wagner 3 for 50, and I think Trent Bolt picked up the previous wicket. Let's just have a look. Yeah, Trent Bolt got Shikhar Bharat. And Team Saudi is here for his spell of bowling with the new ball, and it's going to be another tough job, you know. So, yeah. Uh, and look at the field that they have set right now. They've even got a short leg fielder right now. So, yeah, some impressive bowling happening from New Zealand at this point. But this was an outswinger, but we read it well, played it well. Hopefully, we are not going to lose any more wickets before the end of day's play. This has been played pretty nicely. Should race away to the boundary, and yeah, it does. And India reached 290 for the loss of 6 wickets. Very beautiful shot. 2 balls remaining in this over, and I'm gonna keep the strike for the next over. Plays it pretty well enough, and we are gonna get a single and hope that Kuldeep Yadav survives this final delivery. Fourth delivery of the over, and we take a single, and I'm very sure Kuldeep Yadav can survive the next 2 deliveries. So yeah, there's no pressure as such right now. And fifth delivery of the 87th over is here, and we're gonna try and take a single, and yeah, we do. The third man area was kind of vacant, and we play a shot there and take a single. Alright, so update. I took a single in the fifth delivery of the 88th over, and thought that because there's going to be 90 overs. I assumed that there's going to be 90 overs in the first day, but I think because of slow over rate or something, only 88 overs were completed, and yeah, Kuldeep Yadav saw the final delivery of the day, and we ended the day at 298 for 6, too short of the target that I had set for myself. We are not out at 125 of 226 balls. A really brilliant debut innings from us, but not a lot of contributions from other batters apart from Cheteshwar Pujara, with whom we had a really solid partnership. And yeah, I'm gonna end this video here. This has been a little long video, but hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Hopefully you are having a good time through this journey. And yeah, if you like this video, please leave a like, and do comment your favorite part of the video, or if you have any suggestion, please do comment that. And yeah, if you're new to this video, if you're new to this channel, please do subscribe and press the bell icon. And yeah, in the next video we are going to play in the second day of the first test at Bay Oval, Tauranga in New Zealand, and hopefully this is going to be a really good test cricket match. And yeah, that's it for this video. Take care. Bye bye.